Hi there, future scientists and math wizards. Welcome to Smile Road. I'm Sir M, and I created this channel just for you, senior high school students looking to make science and math easier, clearer, and yes, even more fun. On Smile Road, we explore exciting lessons in general science, solve real life problems in general mathematics, and learn how these subjects connect to the world around us, from floating boats to your monthly budget. Each meeting, I'll guide you through lessons using simple explanations, real life examples, and even a few challenges to keep your brain sharp. Whether you're reviewing for exams, catching up on class topics, or just curious about how the world works, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you won't miss any of our learning adventures here on Smile Road. So, are you ready to start this journey with me? Let's walk the road of knowledge with a smile. So, our last chemistry lesson for about scientific discoveries, fermentation, studies, and their impact on medicine. This is quarter two of general science about chemistry. Intended learning outcomes. By the end of this lesson, the learner should be able to A. Explain the process of fermentation and its scientific importance. Describe Louis Pasteur's fermentation studies and how they changed the understanding of biology and chemistry. Letter C. Discuss the link between fermentation studies and the development of medicine, particularly vaccines and antibiotics. Letter D. Analyze how fermentation discoveries continue to benefit modern society in medicine and industry. Number 1. What is fermentation? Fermentation is a chemical process where microorganisms such as yeast and bacteria break down sugars into simpler substances, usually producing alcohol, acids, or gases. For example, yeast ferments sugar into a into alcohol and carbon dioxide used in bread making and brewing. Bacteria such as lactobacillus ferment sugar into lactic acid that is used in yogurt and cheese. At first, many scientists thought fermentation was just a natural chemical reaction that happened on its own. However, Louis Pasteur proved that fermentation is a biological process caused by living organisms. Number 2. Pasteur's fermentation studies. In the mid 1800s, the wine industry in France was facing problems. Wines were spoiling, turning sour instead of alcoholic. Pasteur investigated and discovered good fermentation. The normal wine making was caused by yeast. And then spoiled fermentation was caused by unwanted bacteria that produce lactic acid. This was revolutionary because it showed that fermentation is not spontaneous. Microorganisms cause chemical changes in food and drinks. Specific microbes are responsible for specific reactions. This laid the foundation for germ theory of disease, which later explained that microbes also cause human illnesses. Number 3, impact on medicine. Pasteur's fermentation studies led to discoveries that changed medicine. A. Germ theory of disease. If microbes can spoil wine, they can also cause diseases in humans. Letter B. Pasteurization. Heating liquids like milk to kill harmful bacteria without affecting taste, preventing diseases like tuberculosis and food poisoning. Letter C. Vaccines. Pasteur developed vaccines for rabies, anthrax, and chicken cholera by studying how microbes lose their strength, attenuation. Letter D. Antiseptic practices. His discoveries encouraged sterilization and disinfection in hospitals to reduce infections. Number 4. Modern benefits of fermentation. Fermentation continues to play a vital role in modern society, in medicine, in the production of antibiotics, insulin, and vaccines, often involves microbial fermentation. Food industry. Bread, cheese, yogurt, soy sauce, and vinegar are products of fermentation. Biotechnology. Genetic engineering uses microbes to produce medicines, enzymes, and biofuels. Key takeaways. Pasteur's fermentation studies show that microorganisms are responsible for fermentation and spoilage. These studies led to the germ theory of disease, pasteurization, and development of vaccines. Fermentation has had a long-lasting impact not only on food safety but also on modern medicine and biotechnology. Pasteur proved that fermentation is caused by the microorganisms, not by a chemical reaction alone. Challenging question number 1. How did this discovery change the way people viewed diseases at that time? So the answer, when Pasteur proved that fermentation is caused by microorganisms, it completely changed how people view diseases in the 19th century. Letter A. Before Pasteur's discovery, many people believed in spontaneous generation, that life could arise from non-living matter, or that diseases were caused by bad air, miasma theory. Letter B. Pasteur's experiments showed that living microbes were responsible for fermentation, not just a simple chemical process. This led him to propose that microorganisms could also cause diseases in humans and animals, giving rise to the germ theory of disease. Letter C. Because of this new understanding, scientists and doctors began to look at diseases as infections caused by specific microbes which could be studied, controlled, and prevented. Letter D. This discovery laid the foundation for sterilization techniques, pasteurization, vaccines, and antiseptic practices in medicine. Pasteur's work shifted the way people thought about health and disease, from mysterious forces or bad air to concrete biological causes that could be treated and prevented. Okay, so fermentation, if fermentation is caused by living microorganism, what that what does this imply about the possibility of preventing or curing certain diseases? Give a modern example that connects Pasteur's work on fermentation to current medical practices. That is the second challenging question. And the answer is, if fermentation is caused by living microorganisms, it implies that diseases caused by microorganisms can also be prevented or cured by controlling or eliminating those microbes. Pasteur's discovery showed that if microbes can start fermentation, they can also cause illness. This means that by stopping or killing harmful microbes, we can stop disease. A modern example is the development of vaccines. Pasteur's work led directly to vaccines for rabies and anthrax, and today we use the same principle in vaccines against diseases like COVID-19 or influenza. Similarly, antibiotics like penicillin and sterilization in hospitals are practical applications of Pasteur's idea that microbes are the root cause of disease. Pasteur's fermentation studies opened the door to modern medicine where preventing or curing diseases is possible by targeting the microorganism that cause them. Imagine that Pasteur had not discovered the role of microorganisms in fermentation. Challenge question number 3. How might this have delayed advancements in medicine, particularly in the development of antibiotics and vaccines? If Pasteur had not discovered the role of microorganisms in fermentation, the progress of medicine would have been significantly delayed. Before his discovery, many people believed in spontaneous generation, the idea that life could appear from non-living matter, or that chemical reactions alone explained spoilage and disease. Without proof that microorganisms are living agents of change, doctors and scientists would not have connected germs to infections. This would mean A. The germ theory of disease might not have been developed as early as it was. Letter B. Preventive methods like sterilization, pasteurization, and hand washing in hospitals could have been ignored for much longer, allowing infections to continue, killing patients after surgeries or childbirth. Letter C. The development of vaccines like rabies and anthrax vaccines pioneered by Pasteur would have been postponed, leaving populations vulnerable to deadly outbreaks. Letter D. The discovery of antibiotics like penicillin, discovered later by Alexander Fleming, might also have been delayed because scientists would not have been looking at microbes as the true cause of infection. In summary, without Pasteur's work, modern medicine would have entered the 20th century without vaccine, without antibiotics, and with a much weaker understanding of how to prevent and cure infectious diseases. His discovery accelerated almost everything we know about fighting disease today. We are going to continue our discussion of Chemistry Lesson 4 in the next part.